Hey everybody, this is Mr. Blue from Balls Deep Gaming.
And this is Mr. Red, also from Balls Deep Gaming.
And today we're doing a first look into Bioware's new MMORPG, SWTOR, or the full version Star Wars The Old Republic. Today we're going to do a quick look on just basic stuff. I've played, let's see. I have played, 17 hours, and how the time goes by. And Mr. Red here has played none, and he has only heard very little about it. So he's going to act as you, people who don't know anything about anything. He's going to ask questions, I know everything. So, right now I'm playing a level 16 Jedi Sentinel. Jedi is one of the 4 classes on this side, and Sentinel is my advanced class, which allows me to have 2 lightsabers instead of 1 and take damage. I'm actually doing damage.
Okay, so I know that a lot of people who are looking at this game are thinking about it primarily from a classic MMO style point of view. So how World of Warcraft would you say this game is?
I would say, as far as the feeling goes, it doesn't feel like World of Warcraft. It feels like an MMO, it certainly has that feel, but it's not like Rift. Rift to me felt like World of Warcraft with a different skin. This does not feel like an expansion of World of Warcraft. This is definitely feels like its own Star Wars MMO style. As far as similarities, well, you can see the bars. There's a locking system. There's trees, different classes. Where's that tree? Trees and points and whatnot. Stances, different classes. Kind of things that MMOs have to have.
Okay, so you were talking about classes earlier. You said you're a Jedi who does lots of damage. I see a companion there. Does that mean you're similar to what people would like in a hunter to be?
No, actually, everybody gets a companion, and it's different. Your starter companion is different based on what class you have. So I'm a Jedi, and I get this T7 guy who tanks a bit. He kind of dies more often than I do, but I've seen the Jedi consulars who are more mage type. They like to they get this beefy guy with an electric staff, which I haven't really seen what it does. I've just seen them running around with it. So the companion really isn't a hunter thing. I haven't seen any hunter-like creature yet, per class yet.
Okay, so in this game, are we going to be looking at a lot more, buying food and water, doing quests, earthing back, repeat kind of thing, or how are we working it?
No, actually, every class, as far as I know, has a move. Mine's called Introspection, which allows you, I've got some missing health here, and I just do this, and it brings my health back up. It would do the same thing for my companion. And if you have something else that needs to be regenerated, I saw troopers need ammo, and that actually starts here and goes down as you use it. That would go up at the same time. And
we're assuming that's basically mana, sort of takes more for the
Yeah, moves. It takes mana. I think the consulars might take something different, but I haven't played them yet. I've only played part of a trooper and 16 levels of a Jedi.
Okay, and as far as the combat goes in this game, is it very World of Warcraft in the way that you click on a person, use moves, and your character only acts upon the character you're targeting? Or is it very sensitive to the way you're facing, things like that?
There is that facing option, yeah, for sure. They won't let you do most of your moves when you're not facing them. Pretty similar to WoW. It's auto-target, first person you see as an option, or there doesn't seem to be anybody around to fight anymore. Yeah, it's very, very similar, very, as a melee class, there's, I have to fight people within a very short space. But I have seen other classes who have quite a long range, actually longer than anything I've seen in other MMOs.
Okay, so far I haven't seen you loot anything, which by the way is bugging the hell out of me because I played MMOs for so long. But how exactly does looting work? Do you loot the same sort of items? How big is your inventory? Can you give us a rundown? Your
inventory actually has, it starts off like this and has an option to expand it with more money. That works the same way, just got spaces, things stack on top of each other. I've noticed people in general have been talking about why this currency, this Coruscant currency, one of them seems to show up in your bag. Not really sure why that's there, but most things do stack properly. And then you have an option of making it bigger. There's also, in your inventory, there's a space for mission items and currency, very similar to WoW. Also a bank, same way as the other one works. As far as looting, this blue beam shows you that they haven't been, or they have stuff on them. Green beam, I believe, has items. Orange beam is a quest item. So it's actually a bit opposite. I'm right-clicking to pick it up, but I'm also right-clicking to grab it, which at first was a bit off-putting for me because I'm not used to that.
So they're basically taking the fun out of looting by telling you what you're going to get ahead of time?
Kind of, except if they're... See how they're blue? Blue means they have something on them. If I don't get everything from them, they continue to light up.
So you could create a nice little light show if you're really looking for a fun time?
If you tanked all of them together, you could probably do that for sure.
Sounds pretty epic. Okay, you know what? I've really been itching to see what happens when you die. I've always had this sort of idea of having, a little mini game when you die, where you gotta like run all the way back. Or it's Star Wars, you never know. Maybe you need to be a ghost and avoid Ewoks or some shit. But how are we running this?
I'm gonna try to die right now. I don't think I can take my stuff off in the fight. No, but I can just stand here and just take it. So right now my companion is actually on tank support right now, and he's quite good. He's well, he's taking the big guy right now, so that's hard to show you. But he usually actually does more than I do on the range guys, and this allows me to do some extra stuff while I'm fighting. This is taking an awful long time. I don't come on passive.
So is this... this seems to make the game too easy almost. Like you're trying to die and you're not. Is this really what it's like, or do you normally find yourself dying and this is just a weird group?
No, this is a storyline thing. So they I'm pretty sure the storyline guys haven't changed their levels. Yeah, I'm 4 levels higher than them. I've died several times before doing this, and wow, he just did the entire thing. Bad example, but this is only because it's a storyline thing, and I was supposed to do it 4 levels ago, but I decided not to. That was a cool little jump she just did.
Can you tell us about what's going on here? This reminds me a lot of another Bioware game I played.
Yes, it's exactly like it. It's got... Well, they set it up so that it's always the top one is the nice thing, the neutral, and then the not so nice thing. The only thing that actually changes your light and dark side orientation is the ones that will have an obvious option. It will actually say, this is going to give you light side stuff. So if you want to, I mean, there's so much conversations going on here, so many conversations, sorry. Tons of storyline, and she's apparently just doing a breakdance now. But if you want to, you can sit around and you can talk to everything and go through every single conversation and make the right decision. Or you can do what most people, MMO style people will do, is just space, skip all the way through it as fast as you can.